Greatness Gang, D4G here. I ain't even gonna hold you. I almost throwing a bow tie with this bit. I ain't even gonna hold. But look, today we're gonna talk about 5 business professional fragrances that if you one of my guys that be suited and booted in the office would be great to add to your collection, especially if you're looking for an affordable fragrance. Now, for the most part, all 5 of these are clones. You know, I represent for my B.O.B. guys, so as your B.O.B. general, I'm gonna make sure you lace. Let's go ahead and get into this first one. This first fragrance is gonna be a Valentino V Pour On fragrance that I've been wearing the heck out of this last season. I'm excited to bring this one out. But yes, fam, we're gonna talk about the Daarej Pour On from the house of Rasasi. Now, this fragrance is extremely nice. You're gonna get a warm, spicy opening with a little bit of a herbal fougere take to it. The spices is really gonna be coming from that cumming that this fragrance has in it. And then it does have a nice bit of artemisia that's going to be playing a huge part in the opening as well as that transitional point. Now, I can't even hold you on this one, fam. This one does have a powdery transition, mostly thanks to that orris root that it does have. But the drawdown is mostly going to be vanilla mixed with a little bit of musk and a nice earthy vibe that it has. Still going to be maintaining that spice, but it's extremely beautiful. This one to me is business appropriate all the way, and does have an almost year-round appeal. The only time I wouldn't advise wearing this fragrance is in those high heat situations, mainly summertime. But during the fall, winter, and even the spring, yeah, fam, you'll be good to go. First fragrance, the Daarej Pour On. Now, this second fragrance is gonna be a very nice Paco Rabanne Pure Excess clone, and I'm talking about Magnificent Pour On. And this is going to be coming from the house of Armaf. Now, this one is going to be having a nice spicy citrus opening while mixing together with a little bit of apple note. Not too sweet. It's mostly going to be those citruses and spices, but you can pick up that apple. Transitional point is mostly going to be sweet and woody, mixing together with a soft touch of suede. That sweetness is really going to be coming from the vanilla, while the woody notes is actually going to be coming from that cedar. Now, this one right here is cold weather appropriate. Fall, winter, spring. Another one that I can't really see in those high heat situations. But with you being in the office, you could pull this one off. Now, out of all the fragrances on this list, this is the one that would be fun for those appropriate to wear if it's like a Friday and y'all going out to a happy hour afterwards. This one you can rock out with and you'll be good throughout the whole day. Performance isn't beast mode in it, so you are going to have to reapply it some way, but you will get a good solid 7 hours out of this fragrance. The one thing I like about this one is that it is extremely mass appeal, and the projection as well as the performance is better than what you would get in the OG. So a solid pickup in my eyes, especially if you're a business professional guy. Yeah, you can rock out with this one and you'll be good to go. Second fragrance, Magnificent from the house of Armaf. Now, I know that we talk a lot about Amber Oud Gold Edition, but when I say Anna Abiyedh White is really like that when it comes to that herbal pure DNA, it's really like that. Beautiful citrus combination thanks to those orange as well as the bergamot combination that you do get in the opening. And you do get a soft touch of pear as it's opening up. Now, that pear, when you start to transition, does come out, but it's not going to be overly fruity in a way. This is going to be a great unisex fragrance for my men and women out there. Transitional point is going to be high on that vanilla as well as the musk, so you do have a nice combination there while still maintaining that pear. Now, this one right here is borderline all year. This one will be great in spring as well as the summertime, and you can even go with it during the fall and even those transitional points throughout the year. Now, the one thing I got to say about this one is that this is a 60 ml, but you can get this fragrance for under $60. And for what you're paying, you're going to get borderline beast mode performance. The projection on this thing is absolutely insane. It just has an ability to just linger without even trying. A very clean and smooth fragrance that's just easy to wear, fam. If you just really on a budget and you need a great fragrance for the office, I would say pick this one up because, again, it's under $20 and it is going to get you that herbal pure DNA. Third fragrance was Anna Abiyedh White. Now, this next one is a very nice twist. Y'all probably been checked this one out, so I ain't gonna spend too much time on it. But Le Parfait from the house of Armaf is an absolute banger if you're a big fan of green Irish tweed. A nice fruity, spicy opening that does have a little bit of a floral accord that's going on in the opening as well. Now I gotta go ahead and let y'all know the black currant in this one is a huge factor in this fragrance. Even though it does mix together with that pineapple in the opening as well as the jasmine, that black currant is going to be the main thing that you're going to be picking up. Transitional point, you do start to get a little bit more of that jasmine and the rose. That's the floral aspect, but it's still going to be more jasmine dominant than it is the rose. Transitioning to a very nice vanilla ambergris type of dry down. This one right here is just very nice overall. Extremely clean and extremely inoffensive. Now, if you're one of those guys that's a big fan of that Inventus as well as the green Irish tweed DNA, this is going to be a nice pickup for you to have. Now, it is going to be still more of that green Irish tweed than it is the Inventus, but you can pick up DNA and hints of both of them in this fragrance. Another one that will be an absolute banger for those high heat situations, but you can still do this one during those transitional points as well as the fall. Now, in the winter, I can't really see it having the body to really last and do what you need it to do during the winter time, but during the high heat and fall, you will be good to go, fam. Good to go. Fourth fragrance was that Le Parfait from the house of Armaf. And last but not least, this is an aromatic banger, fam. I just recently picked this one up earlier this year, and that Maahir Legacy Silver is an absolute fool. A great pickup if you're trying to get that Sedley DNA from Parfums de Marly. A great amount of citruses in here with a nice touch of aromatics, mixing together with a beautiful spice. Now that spice isn't too much. In the opening, you're really gonna get a lot of lime, mixing together with a very nice mint combination. Some lavender, a little bit of black pepper. This fragrance is really like that. Transitional point, you're gonna get a great touch of rosemary, mixing together with the geranium, so it's just adding on to that aromatic profile that you do get. And the dry down is gonna have a very nice vetiver oak moss combination that's still maintaining those aromatics, so it's not gonna be too off-putting. A very fresh fragrance that does have a slight bit of a soapy appeal, especially as it's working its way through that mid. Can't really see this fragrance during the winter time, but during the fall, spring, summertime, you'll be good to go. A very inoffensive fragrance that is clean and very fresh at the same time. And another one that is under that $40 price point. So again, you know your B.O.B. General, got you locked on this side. Last fragrance was that Maahir Legacy Silver. That's gonna be the video, man. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. How many of these fragrances do you have in your collection? And which ones are you absolutely just rocking with as a business professional setting type of guy? You know, you're going into the office doing your thing. So let me know down in the comment section and let's have a conversation. But with all that being said, we about to get up out of here. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope y'all have a phenomenal day. Stay on your square. Stay on your purpose. Don't let nobody take you off of it, fam. D4G, truly blessed, destined for greatness. Yeah.